Hi! We're back.
It's been a while.
But we just came from a really amazing tax appointment.
Which says no one ever.
Yeah, but that was the most bright, sparkly, shiny tax appointment.
She was like a fairy godmother of taxes.
She was. So we went with all of our medical expenses from IVF in 2017, trying to see if we could take anything off from our tax.
We were told that you can, if you hit a certain dollar threshold, it'll come off of your, you can get refunded for it.
And we did not hit that that mark. The number we were trying to get up to was 12,700, I think was the number. We spent 6,000. Now, in the same time, I do want to say, hey, we only spent 6,000.
Bravo.
Even though, and also we spent 6,000, we were able to handle that. So first of all, really proud of us for saving and being able to
pay that outright.
Pay a lot of that outright. As we go through, that was part of our decision to go out of state for treatment, because we did want to be able. We didn't want to sink ourselves into further debt.
But we didn't. We were still able to go to New York, as you all know.
Yep, we could have stayed here locally, and we would have hit that threshold. But the payout from hitting that number most likely wasn't going to be as big of a savings as us going out of state.
Right, so for sure.
That's all my jumbled thinking about that. But she did give us one piece of advice.
And this was really good advice. I wish we would have had this.
So she said that what we should do is take out a no interest for 18 months kind of credit card and put all of our medical expenses on there.
Pay everything off.
And pay everything off. Like we did right now, we paid outright. Now, if we had used a card and had zero interest and tried to do something that had points or some sort of...
the big chunk of the money that we're spending continually is that total bill from the IVF clinic. So, and this is, I think, for most folks going through IVF, your clinic charges you a large chunk of money. So let's say $4,000 for both the whole IVF procedure. So that's retrieval and that's transfer. And our clinic specifically is letting us pay it, as much as we want over time. And we chose to pay it off in a year, so it's broken up, into whatever those payments are over a year.
And now, there is an interest in there.
There's an interest, but there's no late fee or anything like that. Now, what the tax lady said was, we should have, and this is what we'll do going forward, just got that no interest card, paid it all off, because it counts on a credit card. If you pay everything on a credit card, it counts as cash. So that could have counted toward
our taxes.
The taxes.
And the total number.
Right. And then obviously it's no interest. If the card's no interest, then it's the same thing. And we would have gotten charged interest from the clinic because we would have paid it outright. So, and it's such a good way to keep track of everything that you're spending, because at this point now we're
divided on different cards, because we were scrambling.
So we blew through the savings, because we were able to save $6,000 for this, but we spent that all on the medications and
also
whatnot.
Thank you to those who helped donate to us, that we were able to spend chunks of that. So thank you.
But so some I tried to pay outright out of my bank account, and other stuff I couldn't, so it went on my credit card. So now it's all divided into all these other places, and it's really hard to keep track of. So that was such great advice. So going forward, anybody who's starting off a IVF journey, get a no interest or low interest credit card and put everything on there.
And I think that you could probably find a no interest for 18-month credit card. Now pay attention to what the interest is past that, and try to figure out financially what your numbers are going to be. Can you pay off most of the number that you're going to hit in 18 months? Because otherwise you'll get hit after 18. But I think that there are so many cards out there that you could probably find some sort of deal and really financially plan yourself for those 18 months. And I think that that was the best advice.
That was a golden nugget.
So she has a son. He and his partner have twins through a surrogate. Really beautiful story.
Sweet.
So it was nice to be able to talk about this to someone who understands, who's a mother of someone who's gone through all the legal and medical things that happen with
all those kind of
IVF.
stuff.
So
once again, we go go back to, if you don't like your tax person, your nurse, your doctor, your clinic, go find someone you do like.
Because that was the most magical tax experience.
And it was a recommendation from a friend. So ask your friends, find their tax people, get a good tax person. It's worth it. She only charged us $100 to file our taxes.
Jointly, we get money back this year.
Yep,
that's amazing. So, that's a game changer.
So that's our little IVF financial nugget of wisdom.
Yeah. So
hopefully upcoming, we'll give you a little preview of hopefully what's coming down the road. Our plan is to try to go again in May. You all know we're on keto. This is week 2 for us. We've both lost a good amount of weight. So we're happy.
Honestly, what we were trying to do is that the doctors at our clinics really suggested keto. The first time he told us, we're like, yeah, right.
We're not doing that.
We're not doing that. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. No carbs. Who does that?
Yeah, but the thing is that we've felt better. We've been energized. We've been up and moving more.
And we're not hungry. We don't feel like we're dieting.
I get hungry, but I'm a hungry girl. I'm always hungry.
But that's good to say. I mean,
yeah. I mean, you have not.
I don't feel like I'm
we
starving.
Both have different issues. So her issue is that she needs to eat. Like she will go without eating, and so on this diet, you've been enjoying the food,
yeah,
so you have been eating without worrying about it.
And I'm losing weight.
You're losing weight,
yeah.
and for me, I am a sugar cube. Like I am like one of those little cubes of sugar. She is a cracker, like a little walking cracker, and I am a walking sugar cube. So those are our things. So reducing sugar in my diet. And my dad is diabetic, and he really has taken care of his blood sugar, and he looks great, and he's got his numbers down. So I know that in my family with my genetics, that controlling my sugar intake is really something important, and I need to look at it now before I'm ever diagnosed with anything of that nature, because I've never, with all the blood tests, everyone said that I'm good, but I know that this is something that I have to be mindful of, especially with my addiction to sugar. So I've been really trying to research alternatives to sugars, and even the ones I have right now I'm not fully satisfied with, but it's a good step now to get us off of sugar and get into
because that's not something we want to pass on even to the kids. We don't want the kids to be eating sugar, and everybody says, you'll give your kids one thing and you eat something else, but that's not really how it works. The kids watch you, they see what you're eating,
they hear what you say, they see what you do, and they will mimic. And so we're really trying to focus on healthier things. We're enjoying. I mean, I've been having a great time in the kitchen. She's cooking now.
I'm cooking,
which is amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so I think that just it's something right now that we can kind of sink our teeth into to focus until we're able to try again. I'm still doing acupuncture.
Yep.
You're going spinning. So we're doing all the things necessary to keep us moving forward. So that's
our update.
Yeah. So keto, taxes.
Check. Hopefully in May.
And thank you all for all the Instagram or Facebook messages, the support. It's been really wonderful. We really appreciate all those private and public messages reaching out to us over this time, and we're looking forward to trying again. We're ready.
Yeah,
we're ready.
It's time.
So, bye guys.
Mwah.